Welcome, welcome to our Glow Like Glass. We're so excited to pamper you, and please put your name in the comments and let us know that you're on. Hello, Jennifer. So glad you're on, because this gets you entered into giveaways, and your consultant gets credit for you being on here doing a facial. And welcome, Erica. Yay! That's such a beautiful face. So glad you're on, Erica. Okay, Jolyn, tell us what we need to have ready for this.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome, ladies. We love this night because we get to pamper you as well as ourselves, get ourselves ready for bed. And it's only 8 o'clock. Isn't that great? Okay. Make sure you have a headband. Make sure you have your favorite drink and hot washcloths, or if you're by the sink, you can splash and just enjoy. And your samples, if your samples came in the mail or your consultant got those to you on time, fabulous. And hello, Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have our beautiful Mary Kay that we want to honor. That's the whole reason that we are here, is because this lady founded the company in 1963. So we've been in business for 62 years. We are the #1 skincare line and glamour cosmetics in the whole world, and have been for 3 years because of you. Thank you. Thank you. And I love Mary Kay's mission is to enrich women's lives and to put God first, family second, career third, and to live by the golden rule, to treat others the way you'd want to be treated. And when I heard that coming from corporate America, I'm like, wow, I want to be a part of something like that. We have 2 charitable foundations. We have a foundation for abused women and children and a foundation for women's cancer. And thank you for giving back and using our products, because that helps us make a difference in this world. And so let's get the party started. Make sure your name is in the comments so that you can go into the drawing, and you are going to love this treatment. We're going to be done in 30 minutes, so we're going to move very quickly.
Yeah, welcome, Crystal. Yep, so type your name in the chat. That helps your consultant know you're on. If you got a tic-tac-toe sheet with your samples, grab that out, because we're going to start a really fun activity while you're trying the products. If there's a product you really love and you feel like, oh, this feels so good on my skin, write that in one of the squares. And when you have 3 products that you're like would love on your wish list or love to purchase, then say tic-tac-toe in the comments, because that gives you extra points. And we have the points here. So you get a point if you're the first to get to tic-tac-toe. You get 5 points when you get a double tic-tac-toe, and 10 points when you're the first to get blackout. So 9 products that you tried and loved. And maybe it's just other 9 products you love of Mary Kay's too. 5 points. We're going to talk about a charcoal mask picture here in a second, but I'm so glad. Yeah, Crystal's on. Thanks for supporting Donna. And Melissa's on. Thanks for being a guest of Monica. So excited that you're here. So we are going to get our headbands on, and we're going to clean off our eye makeup. So this is not one of the samples you got, but hopefully you already own Mary Kay's oil-free eye makeup remover. If not, we definitely put this in your first square, because this is the most gentle eye makeup remover. Not only does it clean off your eye makeup, but it conditions your eyelashes. So when you're using it, you want to shake it up with the lid on to mix up the cleaner and the conditioner. And then you just gently hold it there, soften up, and the makeup comes off so fast and so easy. So just hold it there to soften up and gently rub away the rest. And then not only is it cleaning your eye makeup and taking eyeshadow off, eyeliner, mascara, but it's conditioning your eyelashes, helping them to be healthy and soft and hydrated. And another reason is of eyelash mites. So if you've ever probably taken an anatomy class, you probably learned, I never took anatomy. And so this is something I learned later on, that there's eyelash mites, and they're embedded in your eyelashes. They're too tiny to see unless under a microscope. They don't like light. So when would they come out? When it's dark, when you're sleeping. You don't want to leave extra food for these eyelash mites. That's not something. They don't want to be eating your mascara off. So clean off your eye makeup, keep your eyes healthy. And Tony's watching too. She's a guest of Jennifer, and that's totally fine. I'm so glad you let me know, Jenny, so that I can get her entered into the giveaway. So that was our eye makeup remover. Now grab sample number 1. This is your cleanser. You're going to just put a little bit on, avoid your eye area. You do not want to get that near your eyes. And with this cleanser, it's nice and thick and foamy. And you can just rub it all over, avoid the eye area. Don't forget your neck. It's a good place to get. And then after, you're just going to rinse this off. Really nice and easy. And this is our most advanced anti-aging product. So this skincare line helps lift, firm, helps the skin to look more youthful. I love Time-Wise Repair, and I'm excited for you guys to try it. But this might not be your exact formula, but you can try it today and give your opinion to your beauty consultant. So once you have your cleanser on, rinse it off. It's pretty fast. So grab your first washcloth. We're going to use 3 of them tonight. So the first one, rinse off your cleanser. And then Jolynn is going to walk us through sample number 2.
Okay. Oh, that feels so good. All right. And my cleanser has lasted me a year, y'all. Because did you see how little bit we used? It goes very far and it foams. It's just delicious. I love it. Okay. We are going to do step number 2, and that is the Gentle Radiance Peel. And this exfoliates down 4 layers deep. On Sunday, Rosie and I, we use the microdermabrasion. And this is a gentle scrub that you can just do right by the sink, the shower. It's just quick, and it takes off the top 2 layers of dead skin. Because you see ladies that have beautiful skin. For one, they're using a great skincare, and 2, they are exfoliating all the dead skin. So if we leave it on, it is going to look dull. So we are going to put this on. You're going to avoid the eye area. And so pretend like there's cucumbers around your eye, and you're going to avoid all around that area, because the only thing you want to put around your eyes is anything that says eye. Eye makeup remover, eye patches, eye petals. And what a difference you are going to see after we have this on, even for 5 minutes. Normally you keep this on for 10 to 12 minutes. And tonight we're going to keep it on just for a short 5 minutes. But it really helps age spots. I used to have a big spot right there, and it is gone. I'm so excited. And this has glycolic acid. So you're going to feel a little tingling. And you shouldn't feel any burning or any trouble that way. If you do, please go and rinse that off with a cold washcloth and let your consultant know. But you really should just have a gentle tingling. And you want to go from your girls to your curls all the way as low as you can go. And make sure that you, smells amazing. Yes, it really does. Yeah, it's awesome. So we're going to let that go to work, and Rosie's going to show us some incredible before and after pictures.
Yeah, so this, like she's talked about, is our deepest exfoliation product, so it's on the far right. And then microdermabrasion is a different exfoliation product that Mary Kay has. It's a little less deep, but also amazing. Like she said, we like to use one in the middle of the week, what we have on right now, and one on the weekend, the microderm. And then some before and after pictures. You're going to love this facial peel before and after. So this is what we have on our skin right now. And that's why we say go on your neck from your girls to your curls, because of Susan's results there. That's one of the areas that we start to age fastest is around our neck area. So it's our eyes, but we don't use this around our eyes. So we'll get to the eye set in a second, but the facial peel is great for the neck. And then on the right side, more even complexion. So that's there. And while we have this just sitting on for a few minutes before we rinse it off, Jolynn, I would love for you to introduce yourself, share a little about your journey in Mary Kay and why you decided to join.
Fabulous. The reason I started was for one reason, ladies, and that was to get my products at cost. And man, what was in that beauty case was a lot more. Let me tell you, there was free cars, there was confidence, there was blessing, help others, and being able to stay home with my children. And I have just loved this opportunity and so grateful for it. I used to work for Mountain Fuel, our fuel company, prior to starting my business. And then I was getting my degree in psychology. So when I signed up, it was just to get the products at cost. And within a few months, I was able to quit that full-time job, degree, and had a free car in the driveway. And we have been driving free for 30 32 years or 33 years. We've earned 19 cars, pink Cadillac. We picked up last year, and it's so fun having Rosie and her family come to our car celebrations. We love it. And the kids are her family is just adorable, the cutest little kids. And I have 3 boys. Now I have 4 granddaughters. So I love being able to have the freedom and flexibility to be with my family when I want, play when I want, make as much as I want, and at the same time grow as a woman, as a wife, and help other people. Beauty is within, and then we get to use this #1 product to help us to age gracefully and to feel confident. So I love that so much, and I love playing with Rosie. We're fixing to go to Nashville in a few months, and we can't wait. We're going to have so much stinking fun kicking our heels and partying together at Leadership. So Rosie, tell us why you decided to play Mary Kay. She was the best thing that came with this whole kit and the whole.
Oh, you're good. And hi, Holly. It's so good. I'm so glad you're on, Holly. So I've been building my business for 15 years. I was introduced. I was a referral. I loved how soft my face felt. I was looking for a part-time job, but Mary Kay was not what I thought was going to be my part-time job, because I wasn't into makeup. I'm more introverted. I was not the sales type. But I find you don't have to be the sales type. In fact, it's better if you're not in this business. It's better if you have a love for the product, of course, but you have a love for people, more importantly, and pampering and uplifting them. And so that's all you really need. If this is something on your mind, love of the product and love of people, and anyone else can do this business. Because if I can do it, you can do it. Because I knew nothing about makeup or, growing a business, but I love that there's so much education in Mary Kay. And now we've earned 8 career cars. When we joined, we were sharing a car, me and my husband. It had over 200,000 miles on it. It was rusty, had no air conditioning, it's falling apart. And it motivated me. My husband was like, should we get the air conditioning fixed? I'm like, nope, this is going to motivate me to earn a new car for Mary Kay. So 8 career cars. And the biggest blessing is being a mom. I have 3 kids, 10, 8, and 6, and I love the flexibility that this business provides. So as you watch this, if this is anything you could see yourself doing and pampering and uplifting others, you can reach out to your consultant after. And right now it's only $35 to join. So it was $100 when I joined and $100 when Jolene joined, which was hers is over 30 years ago, 15. I love how golden rolled the company is, and Sarah totally agrees. Okay, we're going to rinse off this. So grab your second washcloth, get your Radiance Revealing Facial Peel off, and your skin's going to be radiant, radiating. If you put it on your neck, make sure you take it off there. Everywhere you put it, make sure you rinse it off. And we're going to do sample number 3 next. This one says clear proof on it, charcoal mask. This is going to go in areas where you have bigger pores, extra layers of skin. And I'm going to show a picture so you can kind of have an idea of what it could look like for you. Thanks, Jolene. Yep, so sample number 3. This charcoal mask, you'll want to get it on smoothly, not too thick. A little bit goes a long way. If you're dry like me, you're going to hardly use any of the sample, and you're just going to put it maybe on your nose or anywhere you feel like your pores are a little bigger. If your skin's more oily, you're probably going to use maybe the whole sample, and you're going to just avoid your eye area. You're going to put it on thick enough that you can't see your skin, but thin enough that it's going to dry easily. So, and you can probably smell there's peppermint in there. There's rosemary. There's also navy bean extract. I'm sure none of you were thinking of that, but Mary Kay's dermatologist discovered that navy bean extract helps to brighten the skin. So this can be a great brightening mask, but also a mask to help with blackheads and whiteheads. And for example, activated charcoal can bring double its weight in impurities to the surface. And this guy's nose is so cool to see his before and after. And then my friend Sherilyn, that's the girl I joined with. That's her chin on the left side there. And you can see the whiteheads being pulled to the surface. And where it's dry, when it's dry, you can see the darker areas is where the skin is more oily. The lighter areas is where your skin is more dry. And to help speed it up, grab a piece of paper to fan your face. That's going to help the drying process a bit. And Jolynn, do you want to tell them about some other uses of charcoal mask?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Make sure you have a sample in your car. Get another one from your consultant, because you never know when you're going to get a bite from a bee, a wasp, a mosquito. It is fabulous for any kind of bug bites, mosquito bites, rashes. It really does heal. I got a wasp bite on just the inside of my hand, and it was just robbing, killing. And I ran in the house, and I think I saw my charcoal mask on the table. I did a facial that morning, and I put it on, and it literally pulled the stinger out, and I never felt another thing again, not burn, itch, nothing. It was incredible. So it is like, put it in your medicine chest. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We need a picture.
Take a selfie. Yeah. So
yeah.
Grab your phone, or if you're on your phone, switch over to your camera, take a selfie, and hop back right on. Because you can get 5 extra points when you take a picture of this and send it to your consultant, 10 extra points if you post it in our private Glow Like Glass Facebook group. And if you're not part of the group, have your consultant invite you.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Honey face. I think the eyes are open. Yeah, we're golden.
Yay. So fan your face, get it dry. While we're letting this sit on for a bit, I'm going to talk about some other skincare lines that we have. And just to recap on the tic-tac-toe as well. So for tic-tac-toe, if you're just kind of joining us, you didn't hear the instructions at the beginning, make sure that you have this piece of paper, or if you don't have this exact paper, just grab a blank piece of paper, make a tic-tac-toe board. Every single product that you try that you're like, I like that. Or that the eye makeup remover, you maybe didn't try that tonight, but you're like, that sounds intriguing. You can add that on your wish list here. And when you have 3 products that you like, say tic-tac-toe in the chat, and that you'll be the first one to do that gets an extra point. And then our Clear Proof is one of our acne fighting skincare lines. So we have so many different skincare lines based on time, your skin type, your age. And this is an acne fighting skincare that's great for guys, girls, teenagers, adults. And I love, after 1 week of using it, that's my before and after pictures. I had no new breakouts, and it was clearing up my existing breakouts. So, and before that, I was struggling all the time with acne, and it had been going on for a couple of years. So I was so grateful. Mary Kay launched Clear Proof back in 2013. And we also have another skincare product that I have been using and loving so much. It's our 100% natural nourishing oil. Oh, and there's the Mary Kay. Sorry.
I can go to the oil.
I keep pulling on her toes. Our 100% natural nourishing oil. Fantastic. Josie, have you used that before? I see you just got out of the shower.
Hi, Josie Bug. How are you, girl?
Floss in her teeth. You can use it as a
girl.
You can use it as a 1 drop on your face.
My clothes
Oh, that's for
She's my favorite. I love that little one.
Pink Day. Pink Day. Tomorrow's
She's going to be our next director.
Yeah, she's seriously, she's selling stuff already. I'm like, you got to wait till you're 18. But that 1 drop, it has nourishing olive oil, sweet sesame or sweet almond oil, and sesame oil. 1 drop in your face feels like in heaven. My skin's been a little dry with the change in the weather, but it's great. It's a cuticle oil as a face moisturizer, and then on the ends of your hair when you come out of the shower. And then we have the other thing, which is our Mary Kay skincare line. That's amazing for girls, and maybe even boys, but it's more pink. So girls that are in their teen years, or maybe just in their early 20s, that are not looking for anti-aging, but are just looking for a good, gentle skincare line that's really great for entry level. So there's a cleanser, toner, scrub, and moisturizer in there. And you can customize it to have all 4 steps, or just, cleanser, moisturizer, keep it as simple as you want. That comes in a hydrating formula for dermal to dry skin, and a mattifying formula if they're more oily. So that's our different skincare. So what we're going to share right now is something that's really brought us joy since 2021. We started doing this treatment where you get these samples mailed to you. You get to use them in the privacy of your own home. You're not on camera, and I'm sure many of you appreciate that. But if you went to a spa and had this treatment done, it would cost well over $100, maybe even up to $200, depending on where you went. And so you have the opportunity to give this gift to a friend. So when you share 2 referrals, you can get a sample of our hydrogel eye patches. We're going to show you how to use these here in a second. When you share 10 referrals with your beauty consultant, you can get 1 glamour item 50% off. I was a referral. I am so beyond grateful that my friend Alyssa decided to write me down for a free facial. I know she was trying to win something free, but I know I've benefited way more than she has because of the 15 years growing this business. And anyway, so please think about who you'd love to refer, because you never know what hard things that they're going through. And self-care can help our mental health so much. And so grab a piece of paper and, you can be writing down referrals. We're going to be rinsing off our charcoal mask. I'm going to show these eye patches, but grab a piece of paper or just start texting your consultant, and consultants let us know when you get those referrals so that we can make sure they get their gift. So me and Jolynn are going to rinse off our charcoal mask. We're going to use our 3rd washcloth. You can keep yours on just a little bit longer, just to let it kind of pull more stuff out to the surface. I have a zit there on my chin, if I can point to the right spot. So zits will like pull up white because it's not oil, it's bacteria. And blackheads are going to be darker. But yeah, kind of fun. Now the referrals can live anywhere in the United States. So that's a really cool thing, because we can just mail samples as long as they live in the United States. Totally great.
Well, this is going to zap your zit, and then the acne treatment gel, it'll be gone.
I feel like a teenager recently. I
know.
Turned 40, and then my face is like, freaking out. Like, come on. I haven't changed anything in my system. It's like, okay. But what we're going to do is these fantastic eye patches. My kids love these so much. So you can get a sample of these when you share 2 referrals. So they are super pampering. They're packed with a lot of vitamins and antioxidants. So super healthy for the skin. And you can kind of see how they're shaped. Beautiful. And you fit them around your eye so that they are going, where they need to, not too close to the eye. Got to redo mine.
I put the fat side in this way, and she puts the skinny side, because that's my trouble area.
I know. And my troubled area is probably more of my crow's feet. So I'm like, let's extend it out here. And then once they're on, kind of just pat them on, keep them there, because sometimes they kind of slide. So you have to sometimes just push them up. But these I think of them as a swimming pool and a salad. So a swimming pool, the first ingredient's water. The next one's glycerin, which is really moisturizing ingredient. And then I think of it like a salad. So there's pear extract, wild cherry, blueberry, raspberry, tomato, broccoli, and cabbage. And so it is all these healthy fruits and vegetables that are good for our bodies, also good for our skin. And the best part, it doesn't smell like broccoli. So it smells so right. I wish I had like a candle of this smell. It's so just refreshing and sweet.
Nice
fruits. So we can use these twice a week. Just space it out. I like to do Wednesday night and then either one night on the weekend, whether it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and leave them on for about 20 to 25 minutes. And it will dramatically improve the under eye area with wrinkles, with dark spots, with puffiness. Those are my before and after pictures on the right side after using them twice, and maybe even probably once, but I didn't take a picture after once. So usually you don't see results that fast, but after 2 times, I saw a huge result. So I should have taken a picture after 1 time. But anyway, so that's there. So now it's definitely time. If you're still working referrals, keep going for it. You can always catch up. But now if you're done with referrals, rinse off your charcoal mask. Just hold your 3rd washcloth there gently, and just kind of firmly help it soften up, and then just gently rub away the rest of the charcoal. And Jolynn's going to walk us through samples 4, 5, and 6.
So here we go. And you're going to be able to use one of these in the morning, but right now we're going to talk about the miracle set that we just are using, and some of you might have a different formula, but when you purchase a skincare set today, you get one additional item on anything you want. If you want the Gentle Radiance Pill at half off, you can get that. If you want another serum, you can get that. Charcoal mask, anything you would like. But we're going to use our eye cream, and this is the Z-Mac tip, and that's zinc, magnesium, and copper. And it is so cooling and refreshing. It is amazing. And you're going to use your ring finger. We use this applicator because it's so cold. When you put it on, it feels amazing. But you're going to use your ring finger, and you're going to go clear down on your cheekbone and up above your brow and below your brow. Your eye absorbs. So if you put it really close to your eye, like right up in here, I promise you're going to say, I'm allergic to eye cream, because it will get in your eye and cause irritation. And so you want to make sure you go like a cucumber, high and real low, and then it will absorb into those areas, but not get in your eye and cause irritation. And then our Spanx in a bottle. Oh my gosh, I wish I could dip my whole body into this. It is amazing. Step number 5 alive is our Spanx, and that is our serum. And this is a lifting serum that tightens, brightens, and tones your skin. That's why we call it Spanx. Just puts everything in its place and helps for anti-aging greatly. And then we have the number smiley face, and that is your day cream that you get to use tomorrow. And that has SPF 30. So you have moisturizer and you have sunscreen all in one, which is so great to protect your skin. And that's super important, especially after using retinol tonight and exfoliating. You want to make sure you're protecting your skin constantly with an SPF. And so that is our day moisturizer. Tonight we are going to use step number 6, right?
Yep.
And that is our retinol. And look how that dispenses. Is that the coolest thing ever? And you just need a teeny bit, and you can unscrew these and scoop it all out when you run out. But I love that you're not putting bacteria in every time you're, scooping, that it has that little bit of a pump, and a little bit comes out. You don't need very much at all. Less is more with Mary Kay, that's for sure. So it goes a very long way. And that retinol is capsulated. So it pops and explodes on your face all night long while you're sleeping. And it reverses the signs of aging. It's reversatrol, which is so amazing. So it's incredible for anti-aging and making your skin look youthful and beautiful and young. So that is our simple, easy steps, just like that. And it really doesn't take you a whole lot of time at all. So.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And this is pretty amazing. We did all this in like 28 minutes, but yeah, it's usually really fast because you're not doing charcoal mask every night or facial pill every night. So, but this is time-wise repair, what the basic skincare, and the easiest order of application for this skincare line is tallest to shortest. So you have your cleanser and then your eye cream, which mine walked off. It was just here. And then you have, oh, here it is. Then you have the lifting serum. And then you have the very last one, the night cream. And then like Jolene talked about, use your day cream sample tomorrow. You want to protect your skin from the sun. And I love this lady's results. After 4 days of using it, she's like, I think I need to take some pictures. Something's changing on my skin. And after 2 weeks, wow, the improvement in her mouth area with those biomimetic peptides and the hyaluronic acid and the plant stem cells. Like, I love the science behind this product. 60 days and 90 days. So fantastic. So grateful for this skincare line. I've been using it for a decade and beyond grateful that Mary Kay takes their skincare seriously. So make sure right now, text a picture to your consultant of your tic-tac-toe sheet. Let her know what was your favorites. Let her know if there's anything you feel like that was not the correct formula for me. Like, you should not use retinol if you're pregnant, so that might be not your moisturizer for this season of life, if that's you, but let her know about that. And then as a recap for the points, we kind of talked about tic-tac-toe points and the charcoal mask points. However, I would love to share extra points, like where you can get the most points is when you book in-person or online facial with your beauty consultant, 10 points, and 20 points when you want to share that with friends and they can get samples, or if you guys live local, try that. So we want to thank you so much for your support. That means the world to your beauty consultant. You don't know how many happy dances she was doing when she saw your name. So
yes.
so happy. So, and if you're watching the replay, please text her and let her know that you're watching this. Even if you're watching the live one, please text and let your consultant know that you're watching it. We're going to do the drawing on Friday, so make sure you get all your tic-tac-toe points and stuff to your consultant. So, and consultants, let us know how many points your guests get. And as we wrap up, text your consultant your tic-tac-toe sheet. Let her know what was your favorite. Let her know who you'd love to refer to a pampering treatment. And if there's the last thing is right now it's only $35 to join Mary Kay. So as you're watching, it's like, this would be way fun to do for work. Like, does this even look like work? No. But yeah, we are so grateful to be able to pamper you and pamper ourselves at the same time. Ask your consultants if you have more questions on that. Thank you so much for being on. We love you.
Thank you.